Serving sizes are confusing. Some are by weight, some are by volume, and some just don't align with how much of that food we normally eat. But they are standardized. The same serving size definitions are used in nutritional sciences studies and in nutritional guidelines like the USDA Dietary Guidelines for Americans. And those are the serving size definitions that I use as well. Most of the time, a serving is less than you think. For fresh fruit and vegetables, a serving is 1 cup measured raw, 2 cups for leafy greens, and that typically shrinks down to about half a cup once cooked. An easy visual approximation is that 1 cup is about the same size as your fist. For nuts and seeds, a serving is 1 ounce. Translates to about a quarter cup, but only 2 tablespoons for nut butter. An ounce is about what would fit in the cupped palm of your hand. And a tablespoon can be visualized as the top segment of your thumb, and your whole thumb is about the same as 2 tablespoons. That was so dorky. For meat and seafood, a serving is 3 ounces cooked. So that's 3.5 ounces raw for meat, and because seafood shrinks more when cooked, about 4 ounces for seafood measured raw. Visually, that's similar to the palm of your hand, or about the same size as a deck of cards. For legumes and grains, a serving is 1 ounce dry, so like a dried bean or oats before you cook it, which translates to a half cup once cooked. And there's lots of conversions for 1 ounce equivalents for whole grains. There's about 1 ounce worth in a slice of whole wheat or multigrain bread, for example, or for a food like tofu, in which a serving is a quarter cup. For dairy, a serving is 1 cup for milk or yogurt, 1.5 ounces for cheese. And for herbs and spices, it's a quarter cup for fresh herbs, and a tablespoon for dried herbs and spices. So why is it a mix that some servings are by volume, a cup or a half cup, and some servings are by weight, a number of ounces? A lot of this is historical and also influenced by culinary practices, but they are an attempt to create standards based on the types of proportions of these foods that we normally serve ourselves. So yes, it might be easy to eat 1 ounce of peanuts and hard to eat 1 ounce of chia seeds. It might be easy to eat a cup of blueberries, but a cup of watermelon is like no watermelon at all, at least in my watermelon loving opinion. But here's the most important thing to know about serving sizes. It's good to have a rough idea of what a serving looks like in order to develop better intuition about what a balanced moderation diet looks like. But you don't have to eat a whole serving or only 1 serving of a food in order to benefit from its nutrients.